The Krell Empire had perfected the art of subjugation over 3 centuries. They captured, they studied, they broke. Every species had a breaking point, psychological triggers that transformed resistance into obedience. Their success rate was absolute. Until they captured Dr. Elena Vasquez. She was a xenobiologist, alone on a research station when the Krell raiding party arrived. They didn't kill her. The Krell never killed potential subjects. They sedated her, loaded her onto their cruiser, and transported her to Research Facility Omega-7, their most sophisticated interrogation complex. Commander Zekthar oversaw her processing personally. Humans were new to the galactic stage, primitive, fragile, emotional. Breaking one would provide excellent data for conquering Earth. Elena woke in a containment cell, neural inhibitors attached to her temples, restraints securing her limbs. Through the observation window, she could see Zekthar and his team of psychologists preparing their instruments. "Subject is conscious," Zekthar announced. "Begin baseline psychological assessment." For 3 days, they probed her mind. They showed her images designed to trigger fear, despair, rage. They manipulated her environment, temperature, light, sound, searching for weaknesses. Elena endured it all with unsettling calmness, her dark eyes watching, analyzing, learning. On the 4th day, something changed. "Commander," the lead psychologist reported, concern rippling through his vocal sacs, "the subject is adapting. Her neural patterns show accelerated learning. She's mapping our techniques." Zekthar dismissed the concern. "Impossible. Increase pressure protocols." They didn't understand. Humans weren't just survivors, they were evolution's arms race made flesh. Every torture method, every psychological technique the Krell employed, Elena's mind catalogued and countered. Where other species broke, humans adapted. Where others despaired, humans calculated. On day 7, Elena spoke her first words: "Your facility has 43 guards, 12 scientists, 1 commander. Your security system cycles every 90 seconds. Your species has a vulnerability in the tertiary nervous cluster behind your primary auditory organ." Zekthar felt his first tremor of fear. "How could you possibly?" "I watched. I listened. I learned." Elena's smile was terrifying in its serenity. "Did you know humans evolved as persistence predators? We don't give up. We don't break. We hunt until our prey collapses from exhaustion." That night, the facility's power grid experienced a cascading failure, sabotaged by subtle manipulations Elena had made through the neural interface they'd foolishly left connected. In the chaos, she freed herself using techniques observed from watching the guards. She didn't run. She hunted. The Krell had spent a week teaching her their weaknesses. She'd been an excellent student. Guard stations fell silent one by one. Elena moved through the facility like a ghost, using ventilation shafts, maintenance corridors, and blind spots she'd memorized. When Krell soldiers found their comrades, they discovered something that would haunt their empire: precision strikes to neural clusters, exactly where a human xenobiologist would know to hit. Zekthar barricaded himself in the command center, frantically sending distress signals. Elena appeared in the doorway, having bypassed every security measure. "You studied me," she said, covered in bioluminescent Krell blood. "Let me tell you what you learned: humans endure. We adapt. We overcome. And we never, ever forgive those who cage us." She accessed the facility's communication system, her message broadcasting to every Krell military installation: "You took 1 human. This is what 1 human did to your most secure facility. Imagine what happens when you anger 4 billion of us." The recording showed the facility's interior, bodies, destruction, and Elena walking calmly through it all. "Come for Earth," she continued, "and we'll show you why we conquered our own planet before we reached the stars. We didn't climb to the top of our food chain by being prey. 3 weeks later, the Krell Empire's High Council received a package, Zekthar's command insignia and a simple note written in his blood, lesson learned. Elena Vasquez was extracted by a Terran Special Forces team. She returned to her research, though she never spoke about those 7 days. The Krell never captured another human. They never came to Earth. Some lessons, they learned, were taught in blood.